We're going to move into our standing series, starting with footwork and movement in the frontal plane for balance and injury prevention and sports enhancement. I want you to grab your second to heaviest loop band. This is our purple band with the YouniquelyFit kit, and you're going to sit in a chair. Make sure that the chair is not so high that you're not so low that your thighs are above your hips. You want your thighs below your hips when you're seated so we don't over-recruit the quadriceps and hip flexors. Place the band around your metatarsals, that's your toes. And from here, bring your hands to your hips. Thumbs to the bony protrusions of your hips, fingers pointing down towards the floor. Pull your shoulder blades together, sitting up tall. Inhale, feel as if your pelvis is pulling through that chair towards the floor. Exhale, concave side first, E version of the foot from the ankle joint. If you need to take your hands to your knees because you notice they're moving to push in on the knees, you can do that. But I want you to find the mobility from your ankles to move that band. So I'm going to encourage your baby toe. Go, baby toe, go. Baby toe. So it's the lateral intrinsic muscles of the feet that we need to improve the strength on to combat the pronation that's prevalent with lordosis. So this seems mindless. Make sure that you're actually really engaging your abs here and upper back. It should be a challenge because isolating something like our outer foot is no easy task. Go ahead and switch sides. Let's go to the convex side for a little more time. Now the ankle mobility is going to be better here, but we're going to do some extra repetitions just because the strength is not going to be as you're not going to be as strong. So watch out for the knees, watch out for gripping in the hip flexors, watch out for the head jutting forward. Lift the chin, take the gaze of the eyes a little higher than eye level. So many checkpoints. And be where you are, take what you can. You'll learn to assess what's going on in your body and do a body scan as you're working and be more efficient in your posture. Just keep throwing out ideas, though, to help you along the way. Let's keep going with that foot. Just about 20 more seconds here. Really getting into the foot because we're about to stand up and balance on one leg, and we want those feet to be working efficiently. Another 10 seconds here. Inhale, sitting up tall. Exhale to evert the foot. Inhale it back to center. You can go that slow. Exhale, evert the foot. Inhale, back to center. Wonderful. Let's grab a 5-pound weight if you have it. And we're going to come over to the wall for some standing upper back work, bringing our arms into cactus, loading our concave arm first. We're going to do some overhead presses. So facing the wall, pressing that arm, sliding it up the wall. You were correct, back against the wall. And slide it up and down, trying to imprint the back. The other arm can be held up. It can also do the motion as well, but it won't be loaded. So whatever feels best, push the upper back into the wall. Find your imprint. Upper body strength work here. 2 more on the concave side. 1. And you're doing great. 2, switch sides. Extra work on that non-dominant side, that convex side. Really bring the shoulder blades towards the wall. If this 5 pounds is too heavy, then go ahead and switch back to the 3-pound that we offer in the YouniquelyFit kit, or if you have something that's 4 pounds, go ahead and grab that. Keep going. Inhale as that arm slides up. Exhale as it comes down. And remember, the slower on this, the better. Do not race through this. Front of the shoulder is tender. Low abs in. Soft bend in the knees. Don't lock out. We don't want to roll in on the feet. Knock the knees in. So keep them soft. Give me 2 more. You've got this. 2. Last one. And 1. Okay. We're going to bring our second to heaviest loop band around our outer thighs. This is just going to help us feel the abductors of the legs. It's going to help us with the balance. All we're going to be doing through our frontal plane of motion is a hamstring curl step to balance. But I want you to grab your second to lightest loop band. So you have the purple band if you have the YouniquelyFit kit around your thighs, and you have the green band around your wrist. So that's our second to lightest band. And our band is behind our back, palms facing the buttocks. So I like to say like Fosse arms, so a soft bend in the elbows, widening of the collarbone, like you're holding a beach ball behind you. Pull out on that band. Great. Step through space onto one leg. I don't care which leg you start with. Finding your hamstring curl. Thighs together if you don't have back issues, and hip distance apart if you do. Point the toes. I want you to pull out on the side of your standing leg with the arm 3 times. Pull out, exhale, inhale in. Exhale out, inhale in. Exhale out, inhale in. Repeat, stepping to the other side. Find the balance. Hold it. Hamstring curl, pointed toes, and pulling out on that band. Exhale, inhale in. Exhale, inner thighs pull back. Inhale, pelvis pulls down. Exhale, focus of the eyes is eye level. Inhale, pelvis down. Last time, travel through space, really travel. Challenge yourself. This is for injury prevention and sports enhancement. Unilateral balance, great work for the glute med. Great work for those upper back extensors. Make sure the chin's lifted. Imagine my hands on your shoulder blades. Bring your front ribs towards my hands. Close the rib cage. Pull the abs in. Good. All right, take those bands off. Going to move into some flexibility. So from here, we're going to set those bands to the side, standing with our feet hip distance apart. I want you to twist away from your concave, away from your dominant side, over the other leg. Forward fold. Rounding down, hanging out here. We'll be here for a minute. Connect with your breath. Soft bend in the knees. Nice release for the QL on the concave side. This is a really important one for you with scoliosis. And you don't need to do it to the other side. You can always do center folds. But as I mentioned before, when we're twisting, we really have got to increase the flexibility on the concave side to even out the shoulders. We've got one that's raised up due to underactivity and need for strength work, and one that is pulled down because it's overactive. And that pulls you into a twist towards the concave side. So right now we're twisting away, opening up that tight side. Stay here. Use your breath. You're doing great. Inhale. And exhale. One more breath, inhale. And rounding up over that side, pulling the abs in, pulling the inner thighs back, soft knees. Let's go ahead and grab our heaviest loop band, bringing it around our outer thighs. We're going to stand on our foam roller by a wall. We're going to take a forward fold, a center forward fold on the roller. This is going to challenge the low abs. It's going to be a nice stretch for the back. Great release for the neck. So, stepping up onto your roller using a bar, wall, or counter to hold on to, feet hip distance apart. Wrap the toes around the roller. And when you're ready, begin to fold forward. Walking the hand that's on the wall down the wall. Soft bend in the knees as you fold forward. You can always take a yoga block or something in that outside arm's hand if you can't reach the floor, but most people with lordosis can because those hamstrings are so open. So when you're in this position, the knees have to be soft, abs have to be engaged. Holding it here. Inhale. Letting go of the neck. Exhale. And inhale. Pelvis pulls down. Inner thighs pull back. Can soften the knees even more if you can tolerate it. And you can have both hands on the floor, one hand on the wall, whatever you need for stability. And let's inhale together. Inner thighs pull back, exhale, and inhale, begin to round up, tucking the pelvis under you, walking the hand up the wall, pelvis pulling down towards the roller as you're coming up, inner thighs pulling back towards the wall behind you. Yes, you will wobble, but this is great for the lower abs, and it feels great too. Slowly stepping off the roller. Great job. We're moving into some squats. We're going to be working on malasana. Malasana is a deep squat pose in yoga. Now, if you have any knee issues, I'm going to offer a sumo squat, which is a lot less aggressive on the knees. I'm going to show you that variation. Take off the loop band we had on the thighs and grab your second to lightest band in the YouniquelyFit kit, which is our red Theraband. And you're going to stand on it. So if you're doing sumo squat, it looks like this. And you can do the whole series in this position. If you're going to do malasana and you have tight calves, you can always roll your yoga mat up and put your heels on the mat when you come into this deep squat. Hands are going to be in a prayer. Go ahead and step on the end of that Theraband with your dominant leg, the concave side, with most of the band medially in towards your groin area. So it's not out to the side, it's towards the groin. Then you're going to bring your arms into your prayer position. We're going to inhale. Feet are about a little wider than hip distance if you're doing malasana. They're a lot wider if you're doing your sumo squat. Hands in a prayer. Pull the pelvis down towards the floor as you inhale. Sit back into malasana on your exhale. Inner thighs pulling you down. Stay lifted through your center. Bring your elbows to the insides of your thighs. From here, the loaded arm is going to press up as you inhale. One time, pressing overhead. And exhale it down. You may have to gather it a few more times to have some resistance. Inhale, press it up. Other elbows still pushing into the inner thigh and down. Pull the pelvis down as that arm presses up. Inner thighs back as it lowers down. Good. And inhale, standing up tall, pelvis pulling down as you come out of malasana. Switch the band. We'll spend a little more time on the convex side. So if you're in your sumo squat, same thing, except you're not as deep in the squat. So save your knees if you have any knee issues. Go ahead and sit back on your next exhale, inner thighs pulling you down. Wedge the elbows in, push the thighs into the elbows and the elbows into the thighs, pelvis pulling down, lift your shoulder blades together and take that arm that's loaded up. Inhale as the pelvis pulls down. Exhale, inner thighs pull back. Inhale. Pelvis pulls down, exhale, inner thighs pull back. Stay with the breath. Look forward, gaze is eye level. One more here. Inhale and exhale. Go ahead and stand up on your next inhale, pelvis pulling down. One more set on this side. When you're ready, you can do the sumo squat variation if you've had enough of the deep squatting. If you want that extra burn, go for it. Inhale and exhale. Take it up. Inhale. You're doing great. Notice how the obliques have to fire to keep your torso lifted. Shoulder blades together. Give me one more. Pelvis pulling down as the arm goes up. Inner thighs pulling back as it comes down. Pelvis pulls down. Pelvic floor muscles pull up. Great. Okay, from here, set that band to the side. We're going to move into thigh stretch. Thigh stretch is an excellent way to open the quadriceps, reset the knees after doing any work that can be a little hard on the knees. And squats are hard on the knees sometimes until we get the proper traction. So grab your second to heaviest loop band. That's the purple band with the YouniquelyFit kit. Bring it around your outer thighs. And grab your second to lightest loop band, green band in our kit, to bring around your back. To bring around your hands, which are going to go behind your back. Just like in the frontal plane when we were stepping to balance, those fosse arms, palms facing forward, elbows softly bent. So we're standing on our knees, shins are on the floor. And if you don't have back issues, tuck your pelvis under, feet hip distance apart. If you do have back issues, neutral pelvis. Exhale to hinge back, straight line from knees out through the crown of the head. Pull out on your dominant arm one time, exhale. Inhale it back in. Non-dominant arm 2 times. Exhale, pull it out. Inhale in. Exhale, pull it out. Inhale in. And inhale, stand back up on the knees. Great. So make sure as you hinge back, your lower abs pull in and you're creating this nice diagonal. You're feeling a stretch in the front of the thighs, the top of the knees. So the shins and the tops of the toes are down on the floor. The toes aren't tucked under. Good. So we have that 1 time on the concave side and then 2 times on the convex, and then we rise back up onto the knees. Great work. Give me 2 more. Hinging back, stretching out those thighs. Exhale to pull out on the band. Inhale, center. Exhale, pull out. Inhale, center. Exhale, pulling out. Inhale, center, and standing back up. Great. 1 more set. Exhale, hinge back. Good. Inhale. Exhale, pull out. Inhale, center. Exhale, pull out. So when you're center, really pull the pelvis towards the knees. And then riding the breath back up. Inhale, pelvis pulls down. Good. From here, we're going to move into some balance work in the transverse plane. Keep this second to heaviest band around your outer thighs. Keep this second to heaviest loop band, but now we're going to bring it above the elbows. So your arms are in what I call on guard position, engaging your scapular stabilizers. Grab your 3-pound weight and you're going to put it in your concave's hand. So holding it in that hand, elbows pulling out on the band, give me that nice lift, pull out. And from here, we're going to step to balance in the transverse plane. So I want you to take a quarter turn. It doesn't matter which side you start on, crossing the knee on top of the knee into eagle pose, wrapping the toes around, finding the back of the calf, sitting back, pulling out on that band with your upper arms. Hold it here. Inhale 1, breathe. Exhale 1. Inhale 2, low abs pulling in and up. Exhale 2. Inhale 3. Exhale 3, standing up, pass the weight to the convex side. Next 3 sets, you're going to hold the weight in your non-dominant arm. Quarter turn, find eagle pose, cross the legs, sit back, hold it here. Inhale 1, breathe. Exhale 1, inner thighs working, low abs pulling in. Inhale 3. Exhale 3, standing up. Keep the weight in that hand. Repeat, quarter turn to balance. Find it immediately. This is for injury prevention. Crossing over, sitting back. Hold it here. Inhale 1, pelvis pulls down. Exhale, inner thighs pull back. Inhale, pelvis pulls down. Exhale, low belly pulls in and up. Ujjayi breath. Inhale. One more. Exhale and inhale. Stand up. Last time, quarter turn. Find it. Booty should be burning by now. Go as deep as you can go. Think about my hands on your shoulder blades. Bring the front ribs towards them. Find the upper back. Lift the chin. Gaze is soft, but a little higher than eye level. Good. Standing up tall. Okay. After all that work, you deserve a nice stretch. So I want you to take those bands off and that weight, setting everything to the side. We'll need that second to lightest loop band though. And I want you to come into a child's pose with that loop band around your wrists and the hands on the foam roller, so that you have room for the chest to fall forward. Take the foam roller and take it on the diagonal away from your concave side. So we're going towards our non-dominant side in a child's pose that is twisted away from our dominant side, opening up that side body. Push the palms, flip the palms so they're facing one another. Pull out on that band a little and let the head fall through the arms with the chin a little lifted and engaged. Breathing into the opposing hip, your concave side hip, pushing that pelvis down towards the heels on your inhale, pulling back on the inner thighs on your exhale, deepening into this posture. Good. And in this posture, if you don't have any back issues, you can feel free to do some belly breathing to relax your nervous system, because we're in flexion, which should feel so good. So you can breathe into the belly, trying to expand it like you're mimicking a pregnant woman, imitating a pregnant woman's belly, and then let it come back in towards the spine. Again, inhale, belly expands, and exhale. And if you have back issues, just stick with that Ujjayi breath, pulling the belly in towards the spine and lifting up on the muscles that stop your stream of pee. Every exhale, you fog a mirror. Make your way back to center in your child's pose. We're not going to hit the other side, as I mentioned, because we don't want to twist towards that concave side. We don't want to shorten it any more than it is shortened. Sit back on the heels, breathing here. Inhale 1, we're going to 3. Exhale 1, sit heavier. Inhale 2, inner thighs pull back. Exhale 2. Inhale 3, relax your brow. Exhale 3, making your way up to a comfortable seated position. Great work. We're moving into our final series, lunges and balance work in the sagittal plane. For our lunges today, we're going to use a slider disc. You can use a washcloth if you don't have a slider disc, and it's going to go under your back foot. We'll be doing side lunges, and we'll be doing reverse lunges. We're going to start with our side lunges. You're going to use the second to lightest loop band around your back. Give me those Fosse arms. And you are going to slide out onto your dominant leg first, bending the dominant leg's knee. So As you go out, you're going to go out like this, out and in with the foot on the slider. The arm is going to pull out and in. So out and in, getting into that outer hip, sliding. So stay on the concave side first, pulling out and in. Nice inner thigh engagement, outer hip and in. Good. 2 more on the concave side, going out onto the concave side. And last one, out and in. Great. Let's switch to the convex side. Give me 12, counting you down, 11. Keep the shoulder blades together. 10 and 9. If you feel knee pain, brace your abs. Feel those baby toes working as efficiently as the bone of the big toe. Take your focus up eye level, shoulder blades together, low belly pulled in. Good. Go out and hold it out. Good. Hold it here and twist towards that side of the front leg or the bent leg. Twist back to center and pull it in. Add that twist for the last 5. Take it out and twist, center, and up. Good. 3 more. 3, twist. Pull the low abs in. Last 2, low belly. Pull tight towards the spine. Inhale to lift. Exhale out. Twisting and center. Great. We'll press pause on that, coming back to our reverse lunges for our second set. But setting the slider, and we're going to keep this second. Oh, okay. We're going to grab the second to lightest Theraband. That is our red Theraband in the YouniquelyFit kit. Now, this is a funny one. This is one this inspired by one of my favorite instructors. We're going to grab our Theraband and we're going to tie it around our waist. I want there to be excess of the band on one side. So tie it with excess of the band hanging off around your waist. So tie it in a knot and make sure the knot's tight. And then the excess of the band, you're going to hold it in your concave side up on a V. And then the convex side, the weaker side, the thumb's going to go through it and pull down. Okay? So, taking that arm up, and the other thumb goes through the band and pulls down, plugging the shoulder down. So that is what our upper body is going to be in for our step to balance in the sagittal plane. Our lower body is just going to do a hamstring curl. So I want you to grab your loop band, and we're going to take that second to lightest loop band, the green band in the YouniquelyFit kit, around our ankles. Now, when you step forward, it's important to me that the leg you're stepping onto is the arm that's pulling down. Okay, so we're going to step forward. We'll do one side first, stepping forward and back onto that side. And then we will switch the grip of the arms so that we can. So from here, we're stepping forward to balance. Plug the shoulders down, stepping onto the same leg as our arm that's down by our hip. Other foot comes into the loop band, hamstring curl towards the butt. Loaded hamstring curl here. Inhale 1, breathe. Exhale 1. Inhale 2. Exhale 2. Inhale 3. Exhale 3. Both feet down. Same thing, stepping backwards to balance. Same side. Step back through space onto that same leg. Hamstring curl, foot into the band. Inner thighs together if you can get them. Hip distance apart if you have knee or back issues. Hold it here. Chin up. Pulling down, using those low abs. Excellent. Okay, switch the band. Switch the side that is up on the high V, and go ahead and pull down with the other side, stepping forward, finding that hamstring curl. Hold it. Inhale 1, breathe. Exhale 1. Inhale 2. Exhale 2. Inhale 3. Exhale 3, and stepping backwards. Same side, stepping through space, challenging your balance, finding it. Tuck the pelvis, pull the low abs in, close the front ribs, lift the chin. Breathe here. Inhale. And exhale. Pull those inner thighs back. Inhale. Low abs pull in. And exhale. Great. Grab that second to lightest loop band. Take the band off of your body. You can set it to the side for now. Second to lightest loop band is our green band in the kit. Grab your slider. We're going to move into reverse lunges. So your concave leg will be in front, and you will pull out as you slide back into your reverse lunge, and you're pulling out on the arm on the side of your concave side. So give me 4 of those first, and then we'll switch to our convex. So sliding it back, pulling out on the same side as your front leg. Give me 4 more. 4. And 3. Stay on that same side. Good. 2 more. Exhale as you go back. Inhale as you come in. Exhale as you go back. Inhale as you come in. Let's put on our second to heaviest loop band around our outer thighs for the other side so that we do not have any knee issues with the tracking. And you can always wear this the entire time. I should have mentioned that. So make sure if you have knee issues that you do this. This helps with traction. So go ahead and let's repeat the convex side. We'll do some extra repetitions. Notice how it kind of helps with the tracking as you slide back and you bring it in. Good. Still doing that arm movement, pulling out on the convex side with the arm and in, keeping the elbows soft, shoulders plugged down, focus of the eyes up a little higher than eye level, and bringing it out and in, and give me 4 more. 4 and 3. Make each one count. Exhale, go back. Inhale, pelvis pulls down as you come in. Exhale, inner thighs pull you back, pull out on that band. Inhale, pelvis pulls down and up. Give me 2 more. 2 more. You've got this. 2. And last one. And 1. Wonderful. Let's take those bands. Let's keep the band that's on the thighs on, that second to heaviest, the purple band in our kit. And you're going to make your way onto your stomach, lying prone for a prone floor twist, opening up the hip flexors and the pec minor. Bring your dominant arm, the concave arm, into a cactus position. And we're going to spiral around, lifting our opposite leg of the hand that's in cactus up, stacking the hips, and moving into what we call attitude in ballet. So you're opening up, twisting away from the concave side. So the concave arm is down, opening up. And breathe into that. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Breathe. Inhale. And exhale. One more breath here. Inhale. And exhale. Great. We're going to move into Shavasana, taking that band off, coming to lie slowly on our backs. Feel free to put a blanket over you, a pillow under your head, closing your eyes, closing our practice here. Palms facing up towards the sky, quieting the mind. Bring one hand to your belly. Do some belly breathing here. Soft facial muscles. Inhale into the belly, expanding the belly out. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, let it fall back towards the spine. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, push it out. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, falls down. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 more breaths. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. And exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last one, plug the shoulders down. And sigh it out. Rolling off to whatever side feels natural, making your way up to a comfortable seated position. Great work.